Really? Those shoes?
What?
Do you know how much walking you have to do at Disneyland? Why do you think they have so many fat people on scooters?
I like wearing the high heels. I'm fine.
This is just like that jacket.
Yes, she's fine. Sophia on the ABC comedy Modern Family would not be caught without her high heels, even on a trip to Disneyland. Did you see that? And she ended up paying for it later after hours of walking with very sore feet. Now, this scenario can be funny, but some high heels can really do serious damage to your feet.
They can?
I didn't know this.
Dr. George Holmes from Midwest Orthopaedics at Rush is here to show us what heel lovers like Linda and I can do to be safer and more comfortable. Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, we've been talking about this segment now for weeks because we are high heel lovers, right?
Yes.
And we just want you to know we are not going to change our evil ways. But you're here to tell us what's bad and what's good. So Linda and I brought, I think you brought a couple here, I brought one. And you have placed them on this table from worst to best, correct?
Yes.
And whose shoe was
These
first?
must be ours, right? These are best.
Linda's shoes are yours.
And what's wrong with those?
Pointy toes, high heels, and they bend. So every time you walk, you're putting a lot of pressure on your foot.
Yeah, and so, and that's bad because?
It's bad because it's greater than 1 inch. It's bad because...
Did you say 1 inch?
Greater than 1 inch, yes. It's bad because it's flexible, doesn't have a lot of cushion here. It's bad because it doesn't have a nice wide heel base, has a narrow heel base. Doesn't have a platform. And it doesn't have a rounded toe box.
Oh, but pointed toes are so cool, aren't they, Linda?
But they're pretty.
Okay, and then, so that's the first worst. Here's second worst, and whose are these?
Linda.
That's right, Linda wins again.
Now she gets some brownie points because she has an open toe box.
Oh, good.
So it's not quite as scrunchy as it.
You can wear those more often.
So these are better than the
But you
other
don't
ones.
like these because, once again, they are flexible.
No platform.
No platform. Okay. Okay, now these we love. There could be nothing wrong with these.
Well, you said you wanted to know where these are from.
Exactly.
Right,
And,
because we want
we'll put a plug in for
shoes.
Nordstrom's because these were purchased at Nordstrom's.
And what's their problem?
Well, it looks like it's got a bad heel, but it doesn't bend.
Right.
And if you subtract this from the heel, then it's really not so high. But it doesn't bend, has a little peep toe, so that's actually better than the first one that you had.
And it's got a platform, which we like platforms.
So that helps.
Absolutely.
So these are mine.
Right.
And these, I brought these in because they had a platform, but I'm guilty of everything she is too. I just didn't happen to bring those with me today. Okay, so these are number 4 in the worst category list, huh?
And as you see, there's a really big platform on this one. So your differential is smaller. Peep toe, which is good. It's not quite as crunchy as this one. And it doesn't bend. Nice cushion.
So that's not bad.
Okay,
good.
so if you have those shoes of mine, is there a way to make them better or less bad for my feet?
Less bad. I like blue.
You like blue?
Less bad, yes.
Yeah, that's going to make a difference. Okay, now we're moving here. What is this? What is this? This looks like this would be bad news.
This is actually okay. The problem is that the heel is really narrow. We talked about having a nice wide heel base. So you may be a little bit more likely to teeter on this one than the other ones. But other than that, it has everything else you need. The platform, stiff, good padding, and a round toe box.
So having shoes that are this high, it's good in terms of support for your foot. But we're not talking about people falling off the platform.
But it's too narrow. And
So
the
it's
next
kind of like
shoe
the
is
old
better.
SUVs. They used to complain because they were too thin up, right? And they would tip over easy. Same with the shoe, huh?
Absolutely.
Okay, but just because this heel is exceptionally high, you're saying this isn't necessarily bad.
No.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. At least we agree with something, right? Okay, and then what about these?
Now we get the wider heel base, because now you can see how this is more stable than the other shoe that you had before. Still the platform, good cushion, and lots of room for your toes.
Oh, I love that you're not saying that we can't wear high heels at all.
Of course not. You just have to be judicious in the way you wear them. Maybe half the day.
Half the day?
Half the day. Oh, okay.
And then
what about this?
These look bad on the surface, but they're not so bad. It has a narrow heel. But built in here, there's the padding on the inside, and I can't bend it.
Yeah, but just so you know, these last 2 pair really bore me, okay? I would never wear these, and these are the ones you like.
That's what I said about this. Boring.
Boring, but good for the summer, very casual, open. I can see you walking on the beach with something like this.
You could, huh?
I could.
So let's talk about some tips that you have for us then, right?
Yeah, let's go. Let's see, here are the suggestions. All right. Best time of day, what do you mean by that?
Well, your feet tend to swell towards the end of the day. So if you're going to wear your heels, probably wear them in the morning.
Okay.
And not all day.
And not all day.
And don't stick to one size because it's not the same.
No, stick to variable sizes. Get something that fits you.
Tip number 3 is something you do.
Every once in a while I do when they hurt too much is don't walk for blocks and blocks
They're
and blocks.
great for sitting
Carry
and for
them.
show.
And for
But
looks
for
cute.
walking, you're going to wear something more conservative.
Okay.
Okay, and you're saying switch your shoes every day. Don't wear the same ones because that's bad for your feet?
Correct, absolutely correct.
Okay, and then finally, alternate with supportive shoes, which is where the boring ones come in.
You can wear the boarders in the afternoon, and you can wear these in the morning.
Okay, we can do that, right, Linda?
All right, just wear those in the morning.
We thought we were going to have words with you. This wasn't so bad.
No, I'm easy.
Yes, you are. You are easy.
Okay.
And we want to let everybody know if you'd like a recap of Dr. Holmes' suggestions for high heels or to connect with him at Midwest Orthopaedics, where tell them why you go to Midwest Orthopaedics, Linda.
Because Dr. Lee there helps me with the pain in my feet so that I can keep wearing those shoes.
I'll have to have
This
a
is
talk
wrong,
with him.
isn't it? This is wrong. You can always go to our website, too, abc7chicago.com. I think that's so
But he
funny.
does yell at me every time I see him with stop wearing those shoes. Okay, but I'm going to keep on wearing them. There's still more ahead.